morning students. Today we will see algebraic expressions. Okay, so we already learned what is algebraic expressions, right? An algebraic expression is a combination of literals and numbers connected by one or more of the symbols plus, minus, multiplication and division, like these mathematical operations. Okay, so this is called an algebraic expression. Okay, algebraic expression can be divided by plus or minus with these operations. Okay, so when we divide an algebraic expression with this plus or minus symbols, then we will get terms. See here, so these are some algebraic expressions here. 3x by y square, see this one, so 3x by y square, and then 7x square y square z, see this one, so 3x by y square. Now see 3x by y square here, so we have this algebraic expression here. Now observe this one, here we have only one term. See this one, here we have two terms. Why? Because this algebraic expression is separated by operation symbol, this mathematical symbol plus. Okay, so we have two terms here. This is one term, this is one term. Now observe this one, this is, here we have multiplication in between the terms, in between variables and numbers. Here we have multiplication, 7x square y square z. So this will come under only one term only. If the expression is divided with plus or minus, okay, in the expression if we have plus or minus, then only we can divide into terms. An expression can be divided into terms. Here if you see this one, 3x minus 3y plus 2. Here we have minus and plus. So now we can divide this as terms. See this one, this is one term, this is one term, this is one term. Okay, like that we have here three terms. Okay, so like this we can understand the terms here, or we can calculate how many terms are there in the given expression. Okay, now see this one, x square minus 2 y square z plus 3 zx minus 9. See, so this is an expression. Here we have minus and plus, after that we have minus. So this expression also separated by mathematical symbols like plus and minus. So this is one term, this is one term, this is one term, this is one term. How many terms here? 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. 4 terms here. Okay, what are they means? X square is one term, 2y square z is one term, and then 3zx one term, and then lastly minus 9 is also one term here. Understood? So like that we can divide an algebraic expression into terms. We can find out how many terms are there, like that. Okay, if you observe here, see the first one, 3x by y square. This is division, right? So we can divide divide algebraic expressions like this also. Okay, now see this one, this is a multiplication, 7x square into, here we have into symbol. Okay, nothing is there means in between variables, here we have into. Okay, here this is an addition of algebraic expression. Addition is there, operation. Here combination of plus and minus. So like that, all these mathematical operations can be applied to algebraic expressions. As usual, we will do with variables, right? 5 plus 9 is equal to 14. Like this we will do now. 9 minus 5 4 is equal to 4. Like that, 9 into 5 is equal to 45. Okay, 9 by 3 you will get 3. So like that, all these operations we have, mathematical operations we have applied till now, right? Now we will going to apply these mathematical operations for these algebraic expressions also. Okay, so for types of algebraic expressions, see how many types are there in these algebraic expressions. See this one, how can we divide into different types? See here, first if you talk about, see this one, minus 9, 5x and then 7x y square z minus 4 by x. Examples are not separated by any mathematical symbol like plus or minus. So like this have a single terms. Here all these we have single terms only. So these type of expressions will be called as monomial. Monomial expressions. Okay. Having only one term. An algebraic expressions. So this is an algebraic expression. Is a combination is in numbers only. Here we have combination of variable and number. Here combination of variables and number. Here also combination of variables and number with the division symbol. Like this, if you find any terms like this, any single terms like this, then we call these expressions as monomial expressions. And algebraic expressions having only one term is called a monomial. Okay, monomial. Okay, this is one type. Mono means one, only one term, having only one term. Okay, those type of algebraic expressions will be called as monomial. Okay. So next, binomial, having two terms. Up to now we have seen monomial means what? Only one term. Now see, having two terms means what? See here. So this is a square b square and 3a b square c. This is one expression, and this expression is separated by addition symbol. Now if you talk about this expression, this is separated by minus symbol and this is separated by minus symbol. So like that, if you have only two terms in an algebraic expression, then those algebraic expressions will be called as binomial. Bi means two. Okay, having two terms. Then we call these type of expressions, algebraic expressions, as binomial. Now see, having three terms. Here we have three terms, 3a minus 4 by b square minus 4 by c square. So this is one term, this is one term, and this is one term. And these three terms are separated by minus symbol here. So this is called trinomial, having three terms. Na? So now see, 5x minus 4y minus 16z. So this whole expression have three terms here. This is one term, and this is one term, this is one term. Having three terms, those type of algebraic expressions will be called as trinomial. Okay. So an algebraic expression having three terms is called trinomial. Now see, except this monomial, you will get binomial and trinomial will come under multinomials. Okay, see this one, having two or more than two terms. See here I have two terms, 2x plus 4y. That means this one is binomial, right? So binomial. Now see, here one term, here one term, here one term. 1, 2, 3, three terms. So this is called as trinomial. Now see this one term, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. So 4 terms. So this we have no name here, but we can call it as multinomial. Okay, multinomial. So this is also will come under multinomial, and binomial also will come under multinomial. Trinomial also will come under multinomial. Having two or more than two terms. An algebraic expression having two or more than two terms is called a multinomial. That means binomial also will come under multinomial. Trinomial also will come under multinomial. So like that, more than two terms having expressions all will come under multinomial only. Okay. Now see here, constant term. This means a term which does not contain any literal. Literal means alphabets, variables. So which does not contain any variable. The term in an expression which does not contain any variable. See, observe this expression 2x minus 3y plus 5. Here, observe this term 5. Here we have no literal. That means here we have no variable. No variable or literal. So these type of terms will be called as constant term. So what is a constant term here means 5. Okay, observe this example here, x square plus 2xy plus y square minus 2xyz plus 6. Observe this 6. Here we have no literal in this term. That means here we have no variable, only number. having only number. Okay, that is your constant. What is the constant term here? 6. Okay, your constant term here is 6. Understood? Now I am talking about factors. So in all these constant and factors also we are talking about single term only. Okay, in a single term having only variable is called only number is called constant term. Okay, having no literal in a term, that is called as constant term. Now see factors. What is factors? You already know what is a factors, right? So while learning playing with numbers, we already learned about factors, right? For example, if you talk about this 24, factors for this 24 is 2 and 3, 4, 6. So in all these tables you will get 24. So these are all factors for this 24. Again you have this 12 and 24, and 1 also we can take it as one factor here. Like that you know how to write factors for a given number. Now if you see this one, coming to this algebraic expressions, coming to this particular term, see what are the factors here. Each quantity of the given product is called a factor. Each quantity of the given product. Now, if see this example, here we have one product here. 2x, y square, z square. Now, according to our definition, what is that one? Each quantity of the given product. Each quantity, each and every quantity of the given product is called a factor for the given term. See this one, numerical factor. What is the numerical factor here? See, here we have 2, right? So this is your numerical factor is 2. So here we have minus also, right? So minus 2. Now see literal factors. Now we will see literal factors. That means variables. How many variables here? X, y square, z square. So I already written numerical factor. Now I will write literal factors. X, y square, z square. So x is a one factor. Again x into y also there. xy is a factor. Now coming to this y is a factor. Okay, after that y square is a factor. Now this complete xy square is a factor. Okay, xy square is a factor. Now coming to this z, adding this z also, xy square z is a factor, xyz is a factor, xy square z is a factor, xy square z square is a factor, and then single z square is also factor, and we can also write z also one factor for this one. So all the literals will come under factors only in a particular term. Okay, talking about particular term. So whatever the literal we have in that term, all literals we can write all the literals as factors. Understood how to write factors here? See another example also. So see another example, 5x cube y square. So these factors we can call it as coefficients also. Understood? What is the coefficient here? Literal coefficient. What is the numerical coefficient here or factor? Numerical coefficient is nothing but factor. What is that one here? 5. Now talk about literal factors. Literal factors here. See, x is a literal factor, and then x square is one literal factor. Then x cube is also literal factor. Now coming to this y is also one factor. Y square is also one factor. Now coming to this one, xy is a factor. And then x square y is a factor, x cube y is also one factor, and then x cube y square is also one factor. Okay, so like that you have to write literal factors. And these are nothing but coefficients. We can call this as also coefficients. Any factor of a monomial is called the coefficient of the remaining factor. Okay, so what is the coefficient of 5 here? So coefficient of 5 is x cube y square. Okay, so coefficient of x square, I am talking about x square in the term this one only. Okay, 5 leave that x square, remaining all right. So x square I have taken here. X cube means leaving this x square, taking out x square means you have only one x here, right? So x cube means what? X into x, right? So x square I have written here. Okay, coefficient of x square into x into y square into 5. Now this one. So here coefficient of x square I am writing. So leave that x square, remaining all write down. 5 into x into y square. Okay, 5 into x into y square. So now see coefficient of y square. I am talking about y square. So leave this y square here, remaining all write down. 5x cube. Okay, so 5x cube y square we have. So leave this x square and remaining write down 5x cube write down. Like that you have to write coefficients. Okay, coefficients of the given variable. Whatever the variable asked, na, for that coefficient we have to write. So check for the term first. Leave that coefficient, leave that term, leave that variable or number which they have asked. Remaining all write down. That is your coefficient of that particular variable or number. Okay. So coefficient of 5 here means, so I am leaving this 5 and writing the remaining factors here, x cube y square. Coefficient of x square means, so leaving that x square and writing all the, so I am leaving this x square, writing the remaining factors here. Okay. So coefficient of y square means leaving this x cube this y square, writing the 5x cube here. Like that you have to write coefficients. Now see, we already learned what is a term, right? So term is a combination of variables and numbers. In these terms also we have like terms and unlike terms. Like terms means having similar literal factors are called the like terms or similar terms. Similar terms means each and every. So you have to mainly concentrate while writing like terms. We have to concentrate only on literals only. Okay. So leave that numbers. Okay. You will not consider the numbers. You will only take into consider only that variables only. So okay. We will take into consider only variables. So if we have same number of variables, then we can call those terms as like terms. See here, two monomials having same literal factors are called like or similar terms. See, these are 6ab, 3ab and ab. So these are all called like terms irrespective of the number. So whatever the number you have, so plus or signs, ignore all these signs and numbers. You have to look into only these variables. If these variables are common, here we have AB, here also we have AB, here also we have AB. So we have all ABs here. So in particular terms we have AB, common term. So then we can call it as like term. See this one, 8AB square, 5AB square, 2 by 3 AB square, whatever the number it may be here. Whatever the number, whatever the sign maybe we have. But we have to look for similar literal factors. Here we have AB square. Here also we have AB square. Here also we have AB square. So these type of terms will be called as like terms. Now understood what is a like term? Two monomials having same literal factors. Same literal quantity we have. Same literal quantity we have. That means same literal factors we must have. Terms will be called as like terms. Okay. If we don't have these same literal factors, then we call those terms as unlike terms. Like terms, unlike terms. Like terms means having same literal factors. Unlike terms means having different literal factors. Okay. So, see. This is unlike terms. Two monomials having different literal factors are called unlike or dissimilar terms. So, here also, don't consider this number. Simply you have to look for same literal quantity. So here we have A, here we have A square, here we have AB. So we have no common literal factor here. So here we have A, but here we have A square. So these are not like terms. we don't have any similar terms here. All are different. AB is different, A square is different, A is different. So these type of having these type of different literal factors, having these terms will be called as unlike terms. Okay, having different literal factors. These terms will be called as unlike terms. Understood? If we have similar literal factors, then we call those terms as like terms. If we don't have, then those terms will be called as unlike terms. Understood? So observe this example here. Here we have group of terms here. See, 5x minus 6y, 3 by 5x minus y, 5 by 7y, x, and last one is minus 1 by 2y. So leave these numbers here. Just look for the common factors here. Okay, leave all these numbers. So check for the common factors, common variables. Okay, similar terms. Here we have x. Here any term we have having x here. So this is x. So this is also x. So these will come under like terms. So write down that one, like terms. Like terms in the given expression. First I am writing like terms of x, 5x, and then 3 by 5x, and then x. These are all x terms. So like terms. So now write down like terms of y. So like terms of x. So like terms of y. So write down for y. Here we have 1y. Here we have 1y. Here we have y. And here also we have y. So leave about that number. So just look for the literal factors only. Look for the variables, similar variables. So here we have y's. So 6y, and then minus y, 5 by 7y, and then lastly 1 by 2y, minus 1 by 2y. So don't forget the signs also while writing like terms or unlike terms. So don't forget the signs and number. Okay. So you have to write complete term. While mentioning like terms, we have to write complete term. Though you look for the variable while writing like terms, unlike terms, while writing you have to write complete term. Okay, understood? So like terms of y are these 4 terms here. Understood how to write?